greatness can become a curse. At first, people admire brilliance. They applaud success. They cheer when someone rises above the rest. But that admiration has a shelf life. The moment you begin to outshine everyone, too much, too often, you awaken a far more dangerous force. Envy. And envy is the silent killer of the powerful. This is the essence of Law 46 from the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Never appear too perfect. This law isn't about mediocrity. It's not telling you to be average or to dim your light. No, your light is important. Your skills, your talents, your drive, they matter. But what this law teaches is subtlety. Power, when flaunted carelessly, becomes a threat. And threats are eliminated, quietly, strategically, without warning. Let's go deep. The roots of envy. Envy is older than ambition, older than strategy, older than politics. From the ancient world to modern offices, envy has been at the heart of betrayal, downfall, and destruction. Why? Because envy is personal. It's emotional. It comes from comparison. When people look at you and see what they wish they had, beauty, intelligence, money, talent, charm, they don't always admire you. Sometimes they despise you. Not because you've wronged them, but because your existence reminds them of what they lack. And the cruel part? They often don't even realize they're envious. They'll disguise it as criticism, doubt, concern, or even helpful advice. But underneath, they want you to fall. That's why appearing too perfect is dangerous. Historical example, the fall of Nicolas Fouquet. Robert Greene famously illustrates this law through the story of Nicolas Fouquet, the finance minister of France under King Louis XIV. Fouquet was brilliant, charming, and incredibly rich. He was also loyal to the king and worked tirelessly for the crown. But in 1661, when he held a lavish party at his palace in Vaux-le-Vicomte, with fireworks, music, fine food, and art, it backfired. Why? Because King Louis XIV was in attendance. And Fouquet's display was too grand, too luxurious, too perfect. The king saw him not as a loyal servant, but as a rival. A man too powerful for his own good. Weeks later, Fouquet was arrested. His palace was seized. He was imprisoned for life. His crime? Not theft. Not treason. But envy, triggered by perfection. Had he appeared more humble, more flawed, less dazzling, he might have remained in power. Instead, he flew too close to the sun. Modern parallels, the office superstar. Now, let's bring this into modern life. Imagine a workplace. There's one employee who always gets it right. Never misses a deadline. Always looks polished. Always has the right answer in meetings. Sounds like a model employee, right? At first, yes. But what happens over time? Whispers begin. She's trying too hard. He's showing off. She thinks she's better than us. It doesn't matter if that person is kind, helpful, or humble. The mere appearance of perfection is enough to turn colleagues into silent enemies. Instead of celebrating their excellence, people start rooting for their failure. That's how envy works. And that's why Law 46 exists. The strategy: hide your light, let others shine. So how do you protect yourself? Here's the strategy. 1. Downplay your strengths in front of insecure people. You don't have to be fake. Just don't flaunt. Let others feel competent around you. 2. Allow others to have small victories. Don't correct someone publicly, even if they're wrong. Don't steal the spotlight in every meeting. Share credit. Praise others often. 3. Reveal harmless flaws. Make self-deprecating jokes. Talk about mistakes you've made in the past. This makes you more human and relatable. 4. Never appear too smooth. Even if you've prepared for days, act as if things took effort. People respect hard work more than effortless excellence. 5. Build allies before you shine. If you're about to rise, make sure you've already created loyalty and alliances. Alone, perfection is dangerous. Surrounded by loyal support, it becomes tolerable. Remember, power is safest when it's subtle. Case study: Michael Jordan's flaw. Michael Jordan is one of the greatest athletes of all time. But one of his greatest strategic moves wasn't on the basketball court, it was off it. Despite his dominance, Jordan was known for his relatable flaws. His gambling habit. His fierce competitiveness. His occasional losses. These flaws made him human. People could relate. Even admire. He never appeared too perfect, even though he was a machine on the court. By being just flawed enough, he kept the public on his side, and envy in check. The cost of ignoring Law 46. If you ignore this law, expect resistance. Not from your enemies, but from your friends, your colleagues, your supporters. They'll begin to question your motives, doubt your intentions, sabotage your efforts. Sometimes, not consciously. But envy works in shadows. It influences behavior in ways even the person feeling it doesn't always understand. It's not fair, but power never is. So you must be smarter, wiser, more strategic. Apply this law in everyday life. This law isn't just for kings, celebrities, or CEOs. It applies to everyone. In relationships, don't make your partner feel inferior. Let them win arguments. Celebrate their strengths. Make them feel needed. In social groups, don't always be the smartest, funniest, or most successful one in the room. Ask questions. Listen more. Give others the stage. In public, on social media, don't present a life that's too perfect. People relate more to vulnerability than constant perfection. The final lesson: controlled imperfection. You don't need to become mediocre. You don't need to hide your greatness. You simply need to control how you present it. Power is about perception. If people perceive you as untouchable, perfect, or unbreakable, they will try to break you. But if they see you as human, strong yet flawed, they'll support you, admire you, and stand by you. In the words of Baltasar Gracian, do not outshine your master. And in the words of Robert Greene, never appear too perfect. Appear great, but never flawless. Win, but never gloat. Shine, but let others shine too. Because in the end, the greatest power is making people want you to stay at the top.